damage the gun, damage the turret, kill some people, so he's gonna have to retreat and repair, and that's fine with me. I just want to shell the stupid thing. I'm in direct control, by the way. The new direct control hotkey is E, or control if you just want to hold it down instead of like using it. And you notice once these sandbags are gone, I don't even bother firing. I don't know how he shot the ground. I don't even bother firing to kill the guy who used to be behind him, because presumably he'll have moved by the time I fire. So I'm just going to take out all the sandbags, then I'll let the AT gun kill anyone I see when I move in. But mostly it's a matter of getting rid of the cover, because if they don't have cover, you can actually move in with your own infantry and win in a gunfight, because they don't have any special advantage. But as they cover, that's annoying. And so, he made this big mistake at some point of getting out of that Panzer III. I don't know why. Presumably what actually happened was he didn't get out of the Panzer III. His people inside the Panzer III got killed, probably by some sort of armor-piercing shell. Like, remember I took out like 3 of them when I first fired at it, and so presumably more armor-piercing shells just kept running through the Panzer III, not hitting any vital parts, but killing the people inside. So I load that motherfucker up with what I thought were tank crewmen, but which somehow turned out to be this whole squad of infantry. And so now I have a Panzer III. It's presumably a little damaged. So I click on it, and no, it's actually a brand spanking new Panzer III with nothing except a bunch of dead Germans inside, which, you know, smells like shit, but what you gonna do? And I'm like, wow, this is a pretty good deal. I have a Panzer III, and so I'm driving him around, maybe trying to kill some infantry, use what I got, but I don't want him to die or anything. Obviously, it's not going to be a suicide Panzer III, it's going to be my own Panzer III. So that's very nice, and also recrewing the M1 AT gun that was decrewed when that guy showed up and started lobbing grenades at me a while ago, so that was fun. Very nice job by my opponent getting close to my M1 on the right and lobbing grenades. And oh no, it's a Hetzer. That Hetzer is going to fuck up my Panzer III, so it's time to get out of there. So, back to the basics of Assault Squad. Free on Steam, everybody play, fun, real-time strategy game. The Assault Squad is basically better than Men of War in every single way. It's a very fun game in its own right, and it's got USA and Germany, and doesn't have any of the single player, although I believe you can start a skirmish game if you just go into the multiplayer menu and then just make a game on your own. I'm not sure. But it's mostly a multiplayer beta for balancing and bug fixing and stuff. They're still fixing bugs and balancing things. I'm not even sure why I'm bothering to shoot this Hetzer. It's gonna own me. But, you know, it's the Panzer III is free in the first place, so it's like, whatever. Are there really basics? Maybe I should make a basics of Assault Squad for no one who ever played it before, but if you've played Men of War, it's kind of more of the same, just better in every way, better graphics. They tweak the gameplay and stuff. You don't see as many huge heavy tanks, you don't see as many stupid artillery matches, you don't see weird infantry stuff. The squads are more realistic, the squads are more big, the infantry combat's more realistic, everything's faster, more intense, a lot more death, stuff like that. All around, very, very nice job. I have to say that pretty much everything they've did is better. And yeah. Oh, and I think this game was set to no artillery, so we won't be seeing any artillery in this game, although artillery not super useful on this map because there's so many buildings. This Verbovind has a real penchant for just getting its turret smashed up and not much else, but I guess that makes sense because the turret has very, very weak armor. Really flimsy stuff, just protecting it from small arms fire almost. Whereas the main body has fairly good armor. It's sloping especially, so it's not so easy to get a penetration there. So I'm feeling pretty good about finally taking this point. I've been shelling it for, what, 20 minutes? Look, see that shell just ricocheted off that Verbovind straight from the front. So I'm feeling pretty good about taking this thing back from the Nazis, as we might say if we were watching Inglourious Bastards. And my allies killed the Hetzer with a jumbo, so I'm very happy. And, of course, 4 of my men died to this one guy with an STG-44, so I don't know what is going on. That was sad. In a rare tactical mistake on my part, I was repositioning my AT gun while moving up, which means the Verbovind almost got a drop on me, but didn't, because I think that gun is still destroyed. Someday I'll penetrate this Verbovind. Come on. Meanwhile, I'm just hoping my men don't die. They're just hiding behind, like, walls and stuff. We'll see how that works. This Verbovind thing is really not happening, plus he's not shooting at me, so I'm like, yeah, let's go with the high explosive shell and just take out the stupid guy behind the stupid sandbag. And what the fuck is going on? People are firing like Panzerschrecks and Panzerfaust, and people are throwing grenades at me and nothing's working out, and it's like, oh, he's not getting down there. Ideally, you get your crew out of the AT gun and run away if someone chucks an anti-personnel grenade at them, because that's probably not going to kill the AT gun, but it's certainly going to kill the people. But, phew, that was close. He almost killed that AT gun. He was probably trying to chuck an AT grenade, which has a smaller range because they're heavier. So he was running up, but then he saw me, so he's like, whoop, turn around, run away. Again, I bought an assault squad. What is up, Tycho? Buy a normal squad. Not a normal squad. Assault squads are the normal squads, and also the riflemen are the normal squads. You have two varieties of normal squads, depending on whether you want to do close-in fighting or maybe far-away fighting. Riflemen also better at defending, because like I said, they come with machine guns. So I'm tossing some grenades right now, or I guess one grenade, and that almost killed that guy. Those guys are Panzer Grenadiers, so they're pretty badass, pretty tough to kill. Rifles will do it. Or, sorry, not rifles. Grenades will do it. Grenades will kill anybody. Nobody stands up to grenades. Also Grands, apparently, will do it, because that guy almost died. Oh, no he didn't. Oh, Panzer Shrek kills me, so... luckily it did not completely destroy the AT gun. It knocked it out, but it can still be repaired, so that's a project for Mr. SMG Infantry, because, you know, he's probably going to die if he attacks, so whatever. Still we have the middle, and still my ally has both the points on the right, so if you look at the points on the upper right, we have 39 points, and they only have 17, and we're playing to 100. And so I'm tired of all my infantry assaults just turning into mincemeat, basically Hamburger Hill over here, so I buy a Ranger squad, because they know what is up, and Rangers you do not want to mess around with. Those are some tough people. And you see over from the left they're providing some fire support, even managing to get these people really suppressed very well while my men run up and throw some grenades and force those people to dive around like dolphins and stuff. If you have ever played Battlefield 2, that's what was really big for a while. I don't want my Rangers doing too much fighting though. I want them to sort of flank around the left, so I'm telling everybody to get behind the brick wall for now. What is that? Rangers have this special LMG. I can't remember what it's called. It's like it's named after someone. Everything's named after someone, but yeah, it's one I'd never heard of. Maybe I'll look that up on Wikipedia. Whoa, if I see the thing. Okay, but yeah, in any case, I didn't want to risk my Rangers in this fight because those guys still have pretty good cover, so I figured the best of both worlds, I'll buy an M8. M8 has a cannon, unlike the M20, so it can explode these walls is really my objective here. The more cover they have, the worse it is. And look at that, the tracers are red. The 50 cal tracers are red. I believe that's super realistic, which is nice. Just like real life. And so yeah, that guy's blown up the wall. My Kar 98 sniper just killed one of my men. I later learned that the German paratroopers, or Panzer Grenadiers, German paratroopers I think, come with 2 G43 sniper dudes, so that's pretty cool. But that's obviously not who was shooting me. It's a K98 sniper. And so, unfortunately, people have gotten better at killing the guys on top of vehicles in Assault Squad. Apparently, they keep dying all the time. But you can always buy tank crewmen for very, very cheaply. So that's always that's your option. And yeah, slow and steady wins the race here. With my M8 is the idea. Something's going on the left. Oh, there's M1941 Johnson LMG. Alright, chill out for a second. I'm going to Wikipedia. M1941 Johnson LMG. Y'all have to watch the video and tell me what's going on. Hey, I have 2 monitors. I can move this sucker over to the right. No, okay, wait, yeah, I'll move this sucker over to the right. Johnson 41. What am I doing? Oh, I'm attacking with Rangers. This is exciting. Yeah, look at them. They just executed that guy. That's what happens when you flank and when you bring Rangers instead of crappy little infantry. So, yeah, there we go. What's the Johnson? American recoil-operated light machine gun, late 1930s, same principles as the M1941 Johnson rifle. Ooh, let's click on that. What's a Johnson rifle? Okay, yellow smoke. I was like, GTFO guys, that's the radio operator smoke. So I'm going to have to explain what I'm talking about. So, yellow smoke. There's 2 things smoke can mean. Radio operators and officers have flare guns, or grenades, or both, or neither, one of the 2. They fire the flare gun, and that's basically, this guy's got a bazooka, and I was trying to kill the Panther, but unfortunately he did get a shot off, but it didn't kill the Panther. I was extremely excited about that. I do have the verbal VIN, but the verbal VIN's gun is broken, so I got him to execute his own verbal VIN. But that would have been the coolest thing ever if that one Ranger had killed the Panther. Don't you think? That would have been so cool.